everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Mind, Money, Soul. And this is part 5 of the Millionaire Secrets series, 6 tips and habits to helping you become wealthy. So the last 4 episodes we had learning how to spend wisely, making smart decisions on your financial commitments, clearing high interest debts and leveraging debt, and the last episode was on planning ahead, and this episode is on one of my favorite topics, which is millionaires work on their relationship with money. It's all about the mindset. The mindset piece is so important, and the relationship part is key. Relationships aren't easy, right? They take work. Think about you and your friends. It requires you to put in both time and effort into chatting, maybe texting, maybe phone calls, checking in with each other, remembering what's going on in each other's lives. It requires organizing to see each other, and it requires those things for it to thrive. It looks different in every friendship, yes, but there's always a level of time and effort required, right? Now, even if you're both busy gals and you're okay, and like you're both okay with that, the effort to take time out of your busy schedule and to communicate is important. And if you don't, what's gonna happen? Your friend is gonna be like, fuck this bitch, I need a new bestie. Like, this one is not here for me, bye. So it's really important that in a friendship that you are showing up and you are, you know, making quality time for each other. If we think about it in terms of a romantic relationship or like a partner, if you have one, to make that relationship work and flourish, you have to show that you care about each other. You've got to have date nights, you've got to give each other quality time. It requires working on that relationship. And if something goes wrong, say you have an argument or there's a disagreement and you're not 100% happy, you have to work on it, right? Or break up altogether. But for this example, hear me out. Now, if you don't, what's going to happen? Your partner is going to go off the rails. They're going to go do what they want. You're not going to know where they are. They aren't going to know who you are. You're not going to know who each other are. You won't feel respected by them. It's given toxic, so toxic. And it's really important that in relationships you connect. It's important that you are connected to the thing or the person that you are in a relationship with. You need to put in time and effort. You have to share and work on your own needs and boundaries and expectations. You work on your problems. You don't run away from the issues. There is love, there is respect, there is effort. You get the picture. So now let's apply this to money, right? You have to give your money quality time. This means to sit down, to have a money date, to look over your finances, show it that you want to work with it. Show it that you're working with it, not against it. Money needs to know your needs and expectations, and it needs guidance. When you get paid, what do you want that money to do? Where do you want it to go? How do you want it to help bring you joy, happiness, security, etc.? Give it instructions, give it guidance so that it can work in alignment with what you need. And you also have to show your money that you care, and you have to give it respect. And this means that when you have money come in, when your income lands in your bank account, you get excited about what you're going to do with it. You're excited to have money, however much it is. You're not focused on lack, you're focused on the fact that you have some. And a lot of the time I hear the phrase, it comes in just as quickly it goes out, or I can never hold on to money. But the question is, are you a good house for money? Does money actually want to come and hang out with you? Maybe money doesn't want to be around you. If you're constantly saying things like money is evil, money sucks, I don't want money, I never want money, I just want to be able to pay my bills, I'm not very good with money. Money's going to be like, whoa, no thank you, that doesn't seem like a very nice place to be. So what role are you playing in your money just disappearing? It's really important to ask yourself that. Now, you have to spend quality time with your money and listen to what it's saying. So if you never look back in your bank account at what you have spent or what you have been spending, you never create a budget, you never set financial goals, your money is going to feel unloved, unrespected, and it'll be like, fuck this. Do you know what I mean? You have to show it that you care. Now, if you're listening to this and you're like, Laura, you literally sound like a crazy person, like money isn't alive. Personally, I am a big believer that money is just an energy. Money is just basically an exchange of value, right? So it's the only emotion, it's not good or bad. The emotion that money has is the emotion that we choose to attach to it. That's the thing. And you can repel it or you can attract it. Yes, there needs to be tangible, practical things in place, but the energy behind that, the relationship behind that is so important, if not the most important thing. Now, one of the best ways to improve your relationship with money is to journal on what is going on. Work out what the problem is first, and then make a plan. So journaling is amazing because it gets really deep into your subconscious about what's going on, about what you're thinking, about what you're feeling, and then you actually have something there on paper that you can refer back to, right? But don't go in like all guns blazing, stressing, worrying, because without knowing the root cause of your issues, it is so hard to do anything about it, and that's why journaling is best. So it gives you that starting point to create some awareness around what's been going on, how am I feeling right now, how am I thinking about this, what do I think is going to happen, and you can really start to see those beliefs and blocks that come up around your relationship with money. And it's really great because, like I said, it helps you understand your current limiting beliefs. So, for example, is it that you believe money is evil and therefore it's stopping you building wealth? Do you believe that money is hard to make? That was one of my beliefs before, but that keeps you stuck in a job with a low salary, scared to like take the jump and run your own business or go to a new industry. You know, like, what is the fear? Is it the fear that there is money is hard to make? Do you believe that you are shit with your money and maybe you're just not capable of holding on to loads of money and that you spend it as quickly as possible? Whatever it is, use journaling and or working with a coach to identify what is holding you back. Like, we got to know what the problem is first. Now, I'm a big believer that you don't need to go so much into the past and only focus on the past, but I think it can be really useful to understand what has been going on and what is going on for you right now. And then, off the back of that, you can make a plan to improve your relationship with money. Now, this is going to require some longer subconscious reprogramming, okay? Imagine your subconscious as your programming. So if we think about it in terms of the computer, it's not the hardware, it's the software. It's not your body, it's not the computer itself, it's the program that runs everything automatically. And a lot of your habits and beliefs are deep rooted in the subconscious and therefore automatic. So they are just happening to you. You're not having a choice about it. So throughout the day, we are only actually in our conscious minds for about 5% of the time. Crazy, which means the other 95% of the time, it means your subconscious is taking over. And if your programming, your subconscious programming is to repel money, to dislike money, to be scared of money, I'm telling you now, you are going to struggle to build wealth and ever become a millionaire, because you're going to constantly be repelling opportunities to make more money, to hold on to money. Subconscious reprogramming is so important, and this is going to help you with your relationship with money. Now, millionaires will have an abundance mindset. They will not have a scarcity or a lack mindset. They will believe that money is good, or that money is useful, or that it's a helpful tool. They believe that they deserve to have money, to grow their money. They believe that they are capable of managing their own money. They trust their own skills, and they know that even if they don't know how to do something, they can learn. They have got the ability to change. That is what it means to have a growth mindset. And you can have all of these things too, and that is going to be the foundation to your millionaire status. Having an abundance mindset, letting your brain search for opportunities to make money or grow your money, and understanding your own risk profile, understanding the importance of taking risks, the importance of investing in yourself and investing your money, learning about financial education and financial empowerment, and getting confident. All of those things and your relationship with money is what's going to help you get and stay wealthy, because that's what millionaires do. Now, I just want to add to it, this blows my mind. One of my favorite books, which is called Mindset by Carol Dweck, there's a study where kids are basically taught about the difference between a fixed mindset and a growth mindset. And by simply learning about the two, it actually helped a lot of them have a growth mindset. And by simply understanding that scientifically the brain can actually change because it has neuroplasticity. So even if you've just been a certain way for a really long time, it doesn't mean you always have to be this way. And when the kids learn about this, they actually, even the ones that maybe felt like they weren't as intelligent or weren't as good, it made them work harder at revising and actually saying, oh, well, you know, I can learn, I can improve my skills and my knowledge in this area. And it actually made them end up having higher success on their tests. Obsessed. So cool. So if you feel like you have always been shit with money and you have convinced yourself that part of your identity is that you're shit with money, let me tell you, this is a self-fulfilling prophecy and you will always end up being shit with money. But if you know that your brain can change and that you can learn to be better with money, you can over time change your identity. You can change your behaviors and you can therefore change your reality with money. So if you want to be better with money, you need to start by believing that you can be better. You have to have the belief in yourself. This is key. So that's where we're going to finish. Believe that you can do it, baby. And I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you have any questions, you want to chat, slide into my DMs, drop me an email, and feel free to share this episode with anybody who you think would find it useful. Feel free to share it on Instagram, tag me. And I will see you on the next episode, which will be the last of the 6-part series. Mwah!